Yo, what's going on, guys? It's NoahzHD here, back again with another video. So today, we're going to be talking about the New Orleans Saints versus the New England Patriots. I do apologize. We're not going to have any, what's it called, face cam today. I'm really lazy in bringing up my green screen. And I think that's the reason why I don't upload videos. I want to make predictions and everything. So for me to make more videos on this channel, I'm going to just have to not use Facecam for a bit until I can get a stable green screen that I don't have to like reuse and redo every time. And my room's an absolute mess, so that's the reason why I'm using it anyway. So we're just going to deal with this format for now. And we're going to go over stats in a second, but we're going to go over stats breakdown, and we're going to do a film review. Now, I do not have Game Pass, so I do not have the all-22 angle, because I guess, I don't know, money-wise. But we are just going to look at the YouTube video and see what we can pick out on defense and offense, so it's going to be kind of random. We're just going to kind of look at what we can look at, and hopefully we can see some things from pass rush, some things that we can kind of just rewatch from the game and see what we can pick up while we slow it down. And but yeah, so let's just get over my overall thoughts on this New England game. So to start off, the defense played really well. If you want to look at our defense, now I saw someone say on Twitter that our defense is as good as bad as our offense was. So our defense is as good as bad as our offense is. Our offense is pretty atrocious right now, but not really because of the reasons you would think of. Not because of Jameis Winston. The biggest reason why our offense has been underperforming as of late is mostly just because of the wide receiver separation and the game plan from Sean Payton. I think our wide receivers... Now, here's our starting three. And I'll get into stats for a second. In fact, let's go ahead and pull up the stat sheet while I'm talking about this topic. Now, you'll have to ignore that part for a second, but let's go ahead, bring up the stats. Okay, here they are. Quickly get a check OBS. Sorry about that. So, 28-13 was the final score, so let's quickly look here. Jameis Winston was 13 for 21, under 200 yards passing, and he had 2 touchdowns, 0 interceptions for James. That's huge. Now, he threw up a big pass in the back of the end zone that could have been intercepted, should have been intercepted, but it was Callaway. Now, we're going to look at this touchdown pass in film, and I'm going to break it down a little bit more, but after looking at it, it's not horrible. Alvin Kamara, 24 carries, 89 yards, and about 3 yards per rush. Alvin Kamara did not have his best game by any means. He pretty much had an average game for our running back. Taysom Hill had 6 carries for 32 yards and a touchdown. Tony Jones, 2 and 12. But here's the thing that I think people should catch their eyes on. Tony Jones, 2 carries, 12 yards, average 6 yards per carry. I don't understand. If it's not broken, don't fix it. Go ahead and rush Tony Jones a little more when Alvin Kamara only had 3 on 24 carries. I'm really curious why we didn't use Tony Jones a little more. Marcus Callaway, 4 receptions, 41 yards, a touchdown, and 5 targets. Deontay Harris, 3 receptions for 31 yards, 0 touch, and 3 targets. So he was 3 for 3. Deontay Harris was, and I think this is what we need to look at. Reception. Kenny Stills had 3 targets and 1 reception. Tony Jones went 2 for 2. Hogan 0 for 1. Juwan Johnson 0 for 1. Adam Trautman 0 for 1. Okay, so we're going to talk about the wide receiver core really quick. Our starting 3, at least for this game, was Marcus Callaway, Deontay Harris, and Kenny Stills. Correct. But if we look on the other side, we have Chris Hogan and Lil Jordan Humphrey. That's it. It's a bad core. It is a bad core. Now, I think Jameis, it's a mix between play calling and our receivers really struggling to get open. I think our best receiver at doing that is right now Deontay Harris. Now, if you look at Marcus Callaway, he actually didn't have the worst game, even though he only had 41 yards. It was very short passing. There was not a pass under like 12 yards this game. Alvin Kamara had a receiving touchdown of 29 yards as well. But yeah, you look at this, Deontay Harris went 3 for 3 and 4 for 5. So it wasn't the whole, worst thing in the world. 4 interceptions. Malcolm Jenkins with an interception. He had a great game, 34 yards. Marshawn Lattimore, P.J. Williams. P.J. Williams, he had a very good game going out of here. So it was... Alright, so we're back. As I was saying, sorry for that little break. Marshawn Lattimore obviously had a really good game, but let's talk about some studs on the defense really quick. Demario Davis. Holy moly, did Demario Davis have a huge game. And I'll tell you what, I bought a Jameis jersey way too early, by the way. He still has question marks, but Demario Davis, I think he might be a lock for my next jersey. Demario Davis or Marshawn Lattimore. Marshawn Lattimore might be because he got a... if he has a really big year, then he might be because... Holy crap, he has played really well after that contract extension, even with a broken thumb or whatever he has. Demario Davis, Malcolm Jenkins, a really good game. Now, we're going to break down on defense, obviously, but, you know, it is what it is. Tano Compassignon, or whatever his name is, you know, he also had a pretty good game. The D-line overall played really well. Paulson Adebo had some growing pains today. He played solid, but he gave up that touchdown to Kendrick Bourne, you know. And he was all right. He was pretty good. Roby hasn't really fit in, but Adebo's really just showed out, and I'm pretty good. Now, Cam Jordan, I have a lot to say about Cam Jordan. Now, Cam Jordan... We're paying him a lot of money. I love him as a Saint. Like, love his personality. Love everything about Cam Jordan. He's probably top 3, one of my favorite Saints players. But when we're talking about on the field, he needs to step up. And, I mean, there's a problem. Because when you look at film, he gets doubled a lot. So there's really nothing you can do. He's one of the best defensive ends in the game. And that's probably why. It's because he always wins his one-on-ones. And he's still solid. And he had a really good game. He had a tackler for loss today. Which was a great play by Cam Jordan, but I think Aaron Darnold, he gets double-teamed automatically, and he still is explosive, not as explosive as when he first got into the league, but he's still putting up things, and Cam Jordan versus Carolina really didn't show up, like, at all. He was just kind of there. Another thing, Aldrick Rosas, 4 for 4 extra points, 0 for 2 from the field goal, okay? Aldrick Rosas, he's not our kicker. Okay, he'll never be our kicker. I had faith at a point. No more. Aldrick Rosas, horrible. Blake Gillikin, obviously, he's doing his thing. No problem with Blake. I really like him, actually. So, Blake Gillikin, shout out to you, man. Nothing really else to go over, other than let's look at film. There's nothing really else I have to say. This was a great team win. For New Orleans, and let's go look at film, see what we can correct going at this game. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, let's see what we can correct really quick. Just make sure that's up. Alright, so here we go. We're going to take a look at film. Now, I do have a marker tool that I can look at, you know, what's going on with the game. And we'll pause, we'll do all these kind of things, so get ready. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go. Okay, so we should be in to the game. So here we go. Let's turn this down. So first play, it's going to be out to Kamara. He gets a few yards here, so let's quickly go back a little bit. Let's go frame by frame. If you guys don't know how to do this, you go here. Let's look at the run blocking now. You guys are probably going to be like, why are you breaking down every little play? So, snaps here. Kamara's going to run to about the right. We have a few guys trying to break here. I'll just show you the marker tool because I can. You know, nothing here, nothing there. You know, he's jammed. Nothing here, nothing there, nothing there. You know, nothing. I mean, all these guys are just kind of there. You know, even when we go up here. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Don't have my cursor on. So, even when we go up here, he sees Kamara here. We have a double block from Troutman, and I think that's Taysom Hill. And Ramchek kind of gets beat here.
Some space.
He gets kind of a good run there.
Good
we'll let that play go. So, once again, here's another snap. Running kind of a two-route formation. Zone coverage, by the way. So, let's look at the blocks here. We have to see here. Here is... Now, I believe this is Taysom Hill. Okay. Let's look at this for a second. Taysom Hill, right here. Pay attention right here, okay? Pay attention right there, okay? He gets completely beat by number 32. Completely beat. So now 32's off the edge. Teron Armstead does a great job right here of trying to pick up on 32. But other than that, you know, I have to pause. So he's under pressure, but he gets it away really good. And then there's Troutman on that flat route. And wait, look at this. In my opinion, that flat route would have been pretty good, but he finds a wide open man in a tight window. That was a good shot to Deontay Harris. Now, obviously, if I had film, I would be able to see where he's going.
Mistakes, and it's caught by Harris.
Looks like he does a little hook route, but a good...
Down.
We need more of that.
12 when they needed 10. Remember, Cesar Ruiz
definitely need more of that. So it's gonna be a run, play action.
Play action for Jameis Winston.
Now, this is the type of things that you can't really see what route they're doing. So
got an open man in the middle of the field.
So my question is for this game, right? Wait, how the hell do you go back? Oh, this is how you do it. Yeah. So Kenny Stills is gonna run, and I'll kind of just go here. So he runs an in, and then kind of something like this. Now, obviously, it's over here. You're on something like that, right? So it's gonna be a play action, and he goes inside, wide open. Right. My question is, if we had schemes like this all game, you know, we'd obviously have a much more successful game. Callaway on the right side. Let's take a look at the run blocking here. So as you can see, we have this guy blocked, this guy blocked. So we have this and this. You know, we're pretty good so far. You know, overall. Kamara. Kamara.
Another touch.
He said Kamara. Anyway, he gets a pretty good gain up that hole. Obviously, number 23 is unblocked, so obviously he's going to get that tackle. Now let's look at this. So he's going to go kind of, you know, he's going to try to go over here, right? That's what it looks like, and these guys are pretty covered. He's got the flat here. He's kind of jamming. Let's see what Alvin Kamara here does. See, try to make this a good play. So I'm glad they showed this. Now, like I just said, he's really well covered. There's 3 guys here. This is a thing that Jameis, I can say, is a problem. So, why do you throw this? Is my question. So, he's running... Okay, my bad. Hold on. So, he's running here. Trotman's just doing a quick curl route. I would have loved to see this being thrown, because nobody is over here. And if he's doing this, he's looking here. This guy's looking here. I think he misinterpreted that. Now, if he was playing this side, that would have blown it up. But he's playing on this shot. Now, I think that's, yeah, I think that's Stills or Harris. It's one of the two. But he goes on the inside. And now, this guy's obviously getting him, but he has him. It's room. It's so much error here, right? All 3 of them are on him. It's not that bad. It's your first read. It's not that bad. He's trying to be more conservative. He didn't want to take that shot. And if he underthrows that pass that I just showed you, he might be intercepted. So, okay. So here's trips to the left. So, this is beautiful, by the way. What a play. I love this. I love everything about this play. He goes up, he lines up in just pure running back formation, honestly. And he's running right off the jump. Alvin Kamara. You see the guy, he kind of plays now. Here's going to be Trautman. He's going to run kind of crosser. He's going to go here. But the problem is when everything breaks down. Yeah, the linebacker here separated, thrown perfectly on time. And that's just Alvin Kamara making a great running play. Confusing the defense. Great play. Like, if we had a first half like this in the second half, we would have had a much more convincing win. But, yeah. So, just a quick run play. I don't want to take forever. I do this a lot when I watch film. Good run block here for a first down.
Who to pick up, who not to pick up. This is
just Alvin Kamara in the back. So it's going to be a quick huddle. So this is good, obviously. It's just a normal comeback route for Callaway. And I love this play call, by the way. This is nothing special. I mean, this is just great. I mean, this is Sean Payton. He has everyone stacked on one side. Look at the separation between the defender and Harris here. I mean, obviously. This is just great play call. And if he dropped that, that would have been catastrophic. And there's Rosas' missed kick. So, I want to see what happened on this play. So let's look at defense a little bit here. Now, I love watching defense. Now, we got a little bit guys on the edge. We have Peyton Turner here, Demario Davis. Everyone's stacking the box right here with a 3-stacked receiver. We have Marshawn Lattimore in the backfield right here. So we're going to see what they do here. We're going to break this down. And they rush. I think they rush 5 or 6. And Demario Davis is going to go in coverage. You see P.J. Williams. And he just throws that into the dirt with 5-man pressure. Here's Jameis Winston. So, where does he throw it here? Alvin Kamara. Look at this, by the way. Just standing there. Going here. I guess he was looking for maybe a screenplay to Alvin Kamara. But, you know, it is what it is. Alvin Kamara, he's rushing. Who missed this block, by the way? I want to see this. Who missed this block? 76, I think that's Andrews Pete. Andrews Pete makes me sick, dude. Wait, no, that's Throckmorton. I think that's Throckmorton. So he kind of... Okay, so he kind of goes over. And that's where the pressure... He does a great job of winning pressure. And that's Ruiz. So, he sees nothing downfield. He gets pressured by Judon. Now, you see all this? He's going here. Ruiz has to block right here. If he blocks, then Winston can take off. Okay, sorry for that. Winston can take off. If he can just push him. If he can push him to the side right here, then Winston take off all the way for a first down. Maybe even more. But no, what happens? What happens instead? I'll show you what happens. He goes. He looks like a lost child. He tries to push him back. It's back. So, obviously, this is a run play to White. Nothing really else to say. This was good blocking. Nothing we really could have done there. So, we're going to... Okay, so this is the biggest problem here. Look at all that space. I mean, all you have to do is run an out route. You win. You win that easily. I mean, there's... That's simple football. I mean, one guy here, you can't really do anything about that one. Really a pretty good out route there. So, wide open. It's wide open. And that's P.J. Williams. I mean, if that's Marcus Williams, he's gonna do something about that, I guarantee you. So,
Marcus Williams broke on the football to knock down
Marcus
Hunter
Williams.
Henry.
You know, based on the timing of the blitz.
So, a punt gets blocked here. I did not see this play, actually. Oh, wow.
Andrew Dowell got in there for the block. And the Saints have it near midfield.
Wow.
And it's very successful.
I actually didn't see this play. I was going to the bathroom, so that's a very cool play
If it's
there.
a fullback this
sorry
time,
about
it's
that.
Alex Arma with his first
Alex Arma
carry
was
as
pretty good
Orleans.
run there. So there's a
It's Kamara.
draw play to Kamara, which was a really good play, really good block here by. See that? I think that's Hurst, who has a really good run block. Let's back this up, boys. Let's back it up. Hurst, really good run blocking so far. Someone kind of just falls down.
It's
He
Kamara. Trying to
has a solid
power
block.
ahead. He got all that yardage back.
But that's
that
all
was
Hurst
lost,
right there.
but
And this 36-yarder should have never been
this
missed.
from 36,
Ever.
and he hooked it.
Never.
Possess the ball, get first down.
Zone coverage, we played a lot of it today.
Off the fake,
And obviously you
Jones
can't
looking
really
for something
see.
Deep, looking for Jacoby Myers, and he lunged out
So,
for the catch, and
this is Pulse under Debo. But I
on a
really
first
want to
down,
check.
looking for some
Because
deep.
Debo's been playing so good. Let's just look at this coverage. His hand is inside of him. He has his arm wrapped around him. It's if he got his hand on top of his hand, he would have able to broke up the pass. This is about as good coverage as you can get on a slant. I'm not mad.
He lunged out for the catch
I'm
on
not
a
too
first
mad
down.
at that. We bring pressure on a
Blitz for
third
the
and
Saints.
10. Mari Davis gets pretty good pressure here.
Jones steps
And
up in the
Ellis. And Ellis is the one with the pressure. I don't think a lot of people saw this. I wanted to know game time. Who got this last pressure? So, let's just break down the defensive line really quick. Because this was all the defensive line here. Who gets the most pressure here? So we got, going off the line, K. Passignon. Then Demario Davis, Cam Jordan. So the first initial pressure goes from Demario Davis, right? And then here's K. Passignon on the side. And then Ellis is just wide open. I mean, Ellis wide open. Great one. Great play. PJ Williams, you gotta have more wheels than that. You can't be tripping like that, man. PJ can't be tripping like that. Now, alright, now let's talk about this infamous play. Alright, so he's on the route. So, if you don't know what happens, I don't know where he's gonna go. I think there's a crossing route, but he's gonna go somewhere here. And, I don't know. So he's being held right here, by the way, a little bit. And who misses this block? Wait, I actually do want to see. Who misses this block? Oh, it's Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara, dude. What was that? He completely misses the block. Leaves a wide open pressure for Judon right here. And as Jameis said, he wants to throw this away. And let's just see something here. So, this ball, ironically, is placed pretty much perfectly in the hands of Callaway. The defender is to the point where he cannot get that ball. You just can't. You just can't get the ball. And, and as bad of a decision it was, because it... And now, remember, the decision was not to throw it up. That was never the decision. The decision was to throw it away. So, I am not going to call this a bad play if the intention was to throw this ball away.
The ruling for the moment was touchdown. On third down and
Mac Jones, handoff, etc., etc. Now, that's all I really have to say. I don't want to go into an hour-long analysis. If you want me to do it longer, I can. But obviously, I think we get the gist. If we have a really... This game was solid all around. Peyton Turner had a really good game. There's obviously more to break down, but that's about it when it comes to everything. So, yeah. That's really all I have to say, guys, about this game. It was a really great team win. We move on to the Giants. I will be giving my predictions out soon versus New York. We get home to New Orleans, and as always, WHODAT. Go subscribe, and see you guys later.